there, it's Amber with the Loss Prevention News Network, and we are here with a special guest, Nick Khalil, president of Iverify. Thanks for joining us.
Happy to be here. Thank you.
So, Nick, the Calibration Group recently released the Stock on Hand white paper, really talking about how stock on hand is a big issue, as well as ORC to retailers. So, what can Iverify do to help with that problem?
You know, I was surprised by the magnitude of the $1.1 trillion from out-of-stock losses, but we've known that all along, and now that we know out-of-stock is 7.5 to 1 ratio versus ORC, we're happy to provide solutions, some of which are video analytics at the item level or at the shelf level, and the exceptions go to store management so they could react immediately. We also have what you call DSD deliveries, unattended deliveries for DSDs, as well as vendor deliveries that we could remotely manage and make sure that the store is adhering to corporate procedural audits or what have you.
Nice. So, Joe, from your LP days, I'm sure you can see some value in what Iverify is offering.
Absolutely. And Nick, I haven't read in all full disclosure, I haven't read the paper yet, but I'm looking forward to it. Just
today,
released.
So
But I was curious, you mentioned the DSD and the nighttime deliveries. Talk to me a little bit about what are the benefits for retailers, and what are the executives telling you some of the challenges and opportunities might be, and how do you overcome them? Because I'm sure that's a cultural change for somebody at night.
It's a big change, to leave the store unattended and let a truck driver, deliver stuff. So the way it works is, and we have a few customers that use the unattended delivery, we monitor the process. When the driver gets to the site, they notify us, we let them in, we manage the delivery, we manage the sign-off, and we manage where that product should go in the back room to make it easy for employees to go get when they need it.
So this is pure, unadulterated labor savings for a company.
Absolutely, and we do the same thing during the day. We could manage deliveries during the day. Payroll hours are hard to come by at the store, so we take care of what we're good at, and we let the employees take care of what they're good at.
Totally makes sense. I have one other question for you. In the Iverify world, it sounds like with that technology, you would also be uniquely poised to do voice down.
Absolutely. Depending on the need at the store level, we do voice downs multiple times during the day. Number one, to check on the employee safety, and number two, to announce to whoever's on site that we are watching live, and don't take anything, don't steal.
So if I'm the single store employee working the closing shift, that hopefully would make me feel better that somebody, big brother, if you will, is watching and keeping an eye on the store as needed or on a regular basis?
Absolutely. And, not only do we look out, for their safety and make sure people hear that we're watching, we also do escorts, remote night escorts. When the store closes, we'll escort the employee to their car, and we do the same thing in the morning.
That's great.
And in this era of terrorism and active shooter and all of that, it's really nice from an employee safety perspective that you would have a system like Iverify being able to remote in and understand what's going on in a store at all times.
In tough areas, specifically in the inner cities, it's really hard to get the employees, hard to hire good employees because they fear for their safety. So by us managing, the morning escort and making sure there's nothing going on in the parking lot, and it's safe for the employee to go in and work in a safe environment. High turnovers from an employee perspective is very costly to retailers. So, the better environment that we and they could create to make employees feel safe, the more money they're going to make.
That makes total sense. Joe, you have anything else?
Complete sense. I'm also thinking, as you say that supplement the security officer, that maybe have them there during the night hours, but in the morning, you let the store know that there is somebody checking the parking lot, making sure there's no homeless people in front of the store or nothing happening.
No suspicious activity.
That's right. Exactly.
So, Iverify, you guys recently, I guess you could say in the industry, got the band back together, right? With you and Steve Champeau, the CEO, and David Heller. Tell us about how the merger's going.
The merger is going great. We got the old band together, and that gave us additional capabilities from a sales perspective, from technical perspective, from design, from field service. All of that is going to add up to great customer service.
Absolutely. So since we've got you, you know me, we got to put you on the hot seat a little bit here, right?
Oh,
so,
no. Here she goes with these hot, Nick, beware. Here we go with the hot seat
That's
questions.
right. That's right. So as a CEO, Joe and I just laid down some 2016, get them out of your vocabulary, horrible office phrases, right? One of mine was thinking outside the box. Joe hates the whole partnership thing. Do you have any things that you just like, as a CEO, are like, hey, don't ever say that?
Oh, don't ever say that. We've always done it this way.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's a
a good one.
good
That's
one.
a really good one because it totally speaks to Iverify's sense of innovation.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I love that. We've always done it this way, so let's just keep doing it this way. You are truly an innovator, just like Gus and Joe LaRocca and everybody here at the D&D. Yeah, so Iverify is actually a sponsor of this wonderful event. So we appreciate Iverify being able to help us put on the LP Digital Fast Break Conference that you could basically log into and see these valuable sessions all year.
We're happy to be a partner, and it's a great show, and I'm glad to be here representing Iverify.
Well,
And taking our hot seat questions.
and Nick, thank you so much for being here. We're going to need to leave the conversation right there. Thank you so much for joining in this segment. And now we're going to turn it back over to you, give you your time back.